Good morning, everyone. Super good morning to everyone. I hope you're all well and fantastic. So we're going to start. We are going to start. We are looking at division. We're looking at division. I just want to check something real quick with you guys. We're looking at division. All right. So these are the topics, your topics. These are your topics that you guys are going to go over. These are the topics for your test. I needed to show that up quickly to you. So I would like you guys to write that down now for 2 minutes. Write down the topics for the topics for 2 minutes. Quickly write down the topics. The 2 minutes has started. So these are your topics. I needed to show that as quick as possible so that we can actually get into the lesson where we're going to look at double-digit division, and we're also going to be looking at just normal long division, whether it's a single digit or more. So please, 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 these are your topics that you're going to be tested on. I've always tried to push you guys to go a bit beyond what we normally do every day. So I would love that we work together as much as possible so that you guys can always go above and beyond the normal, right? Right, so we've got 1 minute left. 1 full minute left. 1 minute left. Then I'm going to go back to the first slide, and then I'm going to go back to the first slide, and then I'm going to just quickly show my email address. I just wanted to show this first, because this one is the most important out of everything. So that you guys know what to prepare. So you guys know actually what to prepare. Right. So you guys know actually what to prepare. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Are we done writing down the topics? Are we done writing down the topics? Can I have 5 people telling me that we're done writing down the topics? Are we done writing down the topics? I just need notification of who's done writing down the topics. Awesome. 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 So let's get into the lesson. Let's get into the lesson. Right? Let's get into our lesson. Right. So I said, guys, here's my email address. Quickly, I need you guys to ensure that you have my email address because this is where you're going to send the homework to. And also, here is my Twitter handle. Here is my Twitter handle for you to contact me if you meet any problem, if you meet any issue. There is my Twitter handle. Right. So, what is division? Division is when you take a number and split it into equal groups. So you take any number and split it into equal groupings is what we call division. Right? I have a question. Let me take.
Hello, sir.
Yes. How are you? How are you? How
Fine,
are you?
thanks, and you, sir?
I'm super. How may I help you?
Sir, can you please go back to the test slide?
All right, no problem. Guys, please quickly make sure that you have this. Quickly make sure that you have it. I believe that most of you, let me give you time again. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes again to quickly have this with you. Then I go into this lesson of ours. So quickly make sure you have this. Make sure you have it so I can go into the lesson. And I can make sure that you guys are super prepared. It's always good to be super prepared for something. You have 1 minute remaining. One minute remaining. You are going to be writing from next Monday. From next Monday, you guys are going to be writing assessment. These are the topics that you're going to be attested on. Word problems, division, addition, geometric patterns, multiplication. Nothing hard at all. Also note that there might be sometimes here where you hear what are the factors of this, what are multiples, but it's just things I'm sure you guys already know. Things you guys already know. So it won't be very difficult. It'll be okay. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up. Time up. So today we're covering the division aspect. So division is when you take a number and split it into equal groups, into equal groupings. That's why when we speak about something called a remainder, when we speak about something called, we are saying that I've divided this thing up so many times that I have found that now I'm left with a number that for example, if I'm dividing 13 by 2, right, I'm going to have 6 remainder 1, meaning that I could only divide it 6 times, but because it's 13, there was 1 left. So division always is equal sharing, equal sharing, splitting something into equal groups. That's why here you see they split it into groups of 6 to show that even that you can say 18 divided by 6 is equal to 3. or 18 divided by 3 is equal to 6. If you are going to break it into groups of 6, you have one group here, then you have the second group, then you have the third group, then you have the fourth group, then you have the fifth group, then you have the sixth group. How many groups? 6 groups. 6 groups all in all. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, what is your question?
In division, do you always have why is there why sometimes do you have a remainder?
Your remainder is because the number was not divisible by your divisor. So your remainder is there because it is what blocked you from making the number divisible. That's why you find out that normally with numbers, it's if the number is not divisible, there's a number before it which is divisible. You are going to see it now when we're doing the long division process.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Awesome. Right. Thank you for the question. So, as I said, you've got a divisor. Please write this down here, all of this. You've got a divisor, you've got a quotient, you've got a dividend. What is your divisor? Your divisor is the number that divides the number you want to divide. What is your dividend? The dividend is the number that you want to share or divide. What is the quotient? The answer after dividing one number with another number. Your quotient is the answer of your division. Your divisor is the number that you're using to divide. Your dividend is the number that you're actually dividing or sharing. That's why you've got dividend, divisor, quotient. Dividend, divisor, quotient. Please write that down. Or screen grab, or screenshot, or screen record. As I say, take advantage of the technology. Take advantage of the technology. It's very important that we learn to take advantage of the technology. Take advantage of the technology. Take advantage of the technology. So quickly write that down. I'll give you guys a minute and something, a minute and a half to quickly have this down. Or take a screenshot, a screen grab. Take advantage of the technology. Always take advantage of the technology. Always take advantage of the technology. Who is done? Can I get a notification in the chat of who is done? Who is done? Who has finished? Who is at the end of the road? Can I get a notification in the chat of who is done? Who is done? Who is done? All right. One more minute, then I change slide. One more minute, then I change slide. Mm. Mm. All right. Time up. Next slide. Now, long division. Who can explain to us here quickly? Let's see how smart we are. Who can just give us what is long division about? When we talk about long division, what are we talking about? Who can tell us what are we talking? What is the conversation about? Yes.
Sir, long division is about dividing, multiplying, subtracting, and bring down. And you said that you can remember it like this: daddy, mommy, sister, and brother.
You're a superstar. You're a superstar. I'm going to start bragging now. Yes. So long division. One thing that's very important about long division is that long division, you use it for big numbers. Like, let's say I have 5,466 and I want to divide that by 7. I'm going to use long division because it's a huge number. It was not compared to dividing by 49. You know, if I said 49 divided by 7, then you'd be like, 7, you know, that's something that comes out of your mind that you don't even have to think a lot. But with long division, it's very important that you know that it's for big numbers, like big numbers. And when you are dividing such big numbers, you're going to use the long division process. And therefore you find out that we have a friend here named Reminder. Reminder is always going to be there, right? And always when you are using the long division process, you are always going to subtract a multiple of your divisor. So you're always going to be subtracting multiples of your divisor. It doesn't change. Yes, and I know sometimes you don't have a reminder. Yes, I know sometimes you don't have a reminder, or let me say remainder. Not saying reminder, sorry about that. Sorry about saying reminder. But you're always going to have a remainder. Sorry about saying reminder. But you're always going to find that you're gonna sometimes have a remainder, sometimes not. But most of the times it's tricky. So you need to think to say that if I say, for example, if I ask you guys, what is 139 divided by 13? What will you say? But let me get something. It's a remainder. Sorry about that. I said reminder. Oh, Tam. Hello.
Hi, sir.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. It's just that, sorry for that pause. It's just I unmuted you and then your name disappeared. And I'm wondering how am I able to hear you, but your name disappeared. But it's fine. You were saying, you were asking?
So, don't remainders actually come in, like, for example, I don't know how to explain this, but aren't remainders almost like the remainders, the things that are remaining inside of the number because it could not share.
Yes, like for example, if I were to say, what is 50 divided by 7? You'd say that it's going to what? It's going to go in 7 times remainder what? 1, right?
Yes.
So that 1 says that I've shared it up so many times, but because it's 50 and 50 is not a multiple of 7, what stopped us from having it as a multiple of 7 was 1, because the multiple of 7 is the one before, which is 49.
Yes.
So that's the remainder part about it. Hence, that's why I also told you guys that if you find that your remainder is more than your divisor, you did something wrong. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So if you find that you, after working it out and sweating and smiling and crying and I'm just saying that after doing all of that work and working out and really putting your effort and everything, and you find that now you have a remainder that is more than your divisor, you have a problem. You
Yes.
have a big problem, very big problem, because then it means you did something wrong.
Yes, sir, because your divisor.
Yes, your divisor.
Your divisor is actually the one that is meant to be a bit more big, because in division,
Mm-hmm.
in division,
Mm-hmm.
your divisor is meant. No, actually, sir.
Yes. You there? Your divisor is what? You're just lost for the word, but you're there. You've got the word. You've got the
Yes,
word.
sir.
You've got the word.
So, right,
Yes.
the dividend is the biggest so far, and the
Yes.
divisor is the smallest.
Yes.
Your quality.
Remember that your
Yeah.
dividend,
Yes.
your dividend is always going to be the biggest out of every one of them.
Yes, and then
Think
your
about,
answer. Your
yes,
answer has to be smaller than your dividend.
dividend, yes. Your
Because
quotient
if it
is smaller
is,
than your
that means
dividend
there's
because
something
it's not
wrong.
multiplication.
Yes.
Remember, in multiplication, your multiplier and your product, your multiplier and your multiplicate produce a bigger product. So multiplication, we are saying we're becoming more. In division, we are saying we are sharing. And remember that, like, have you realized, even if you are sharing stuff with your friends, you are never going to find a situation whereby you are sharing cake, the cake becomes more.
Yes.
Yeah, it will never happen. Like you sharing a cake and then all of a sudden there's another cake. How? How did that happen? You understand?
Yes.
So it's like that. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me take a few more hands and then I skedaddle along. I go along. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Hello, how
What's
are
the
you?
fine things and you?
I'm awesome. Yes?
What's the word in semicolons?
In there?
Semicolons.
Anatomy.
Anatomy.
Yes.
What
Anatomy.
does it mean?
You know, like your body, right? It means like structure.
Yes.
Structure. It means like structure. Another word for anatomy means structure.
The structure of a long
Of
division problem.
problem. Like how do you structure it? How do you write it from the from the start of your divisor dividing your dividend right down to your remainder? That's how it works. That's what it means by saying anatomy.
Sir.
Yes, I know that. I know that sometimes, yes, the vocab is different, but it's just trying to say from your start to finish. How does it supposed to look like? Hello, hello. One more time. Last time, then I go. Hello. Right?
Hello, sir.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm good. I'm awesome. I'm fantastic. Yes. You were saying?
So, sir, it's what?
How does the numbers go on the top?
The numbers. You first, all right, I'll explain it with a question. Understand? Let's go.
Yes, sir.
And then I'll explain it properly. Right. So here's a question. Right. So I have 20 and I need to divide 2,886. So I say 20. Remember that your divisor determines how are you going to be dividing this number. And since my divisor is determining how am I going to divide this number, I cannot divide anything less than this number, meaning that if I'm dividing, if it's a 2-digit, I must divide a 2-digit, but I must not be less than this number. So I say 20 into 28 goes how many times? 20 goes into 28 one time. 1 times 20 is 20. 20 minus 20 is 8. I bring down the other 8. Then I say 20 into 88 goes how many times? 4 times. 4 times 20 is what? 80. 88 minus 80 is what? 8. I bring down the 6. 20 into 86 goes how many times? 4 times. 4 times 20 is what? 80. 86 minus 80 is 6. And make sure that always you are subtracting what I said, multiples of your divisor. How did it work? We just said, since we know 28 is not divisible by 20, what number is 20 is? And what's 20 divided by 20? 1. Since 88 is not divisible by 20, what number is 80? What is 20 divided by 80? 4. That's why 4 times 20 is 80. Then 88 minus 80 gives you 8. That's how it works. That's how it works. Therefore, you find out that, look, we're done here. There's nothing else to bring down. There's nothing else to bring down. We're done here. Remainder is smaller than the divisor. And I have my quotient. So my answer is 144. Remainder 6. My answer is 144. Remainder 6. I'll give you guys 2 minutes to write this down because I want you guys to do one sum on your own. And then after you guys do one sum on your own, then we would be super duper. Quickly write this down. Quickly write this down. If you are screenshotting, quickly screenshot this down. And then I just do one more example with something else. And then we go into a question. We do a question directly. After doing that question, we do corrections. After doing corrections, I show you homework. After showing your homework, then we are done. We close this thing off. So you need to make sure that you understand, you're grasping this idea. You are grasping division. You are taking division. You are completely taking division. Because I said, remember, I want to make you guys so comfortable that you're at a position whereby anyone can question you with anything and you'll be comfortable enough to do it. 1 minute. 1 minute, 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 1 minute. If you are done writing, you can tell me in the chat. Yes, write this down. If you are writing it down, write this down. If you are screenshotting, screenshot it. If you are screen grabbing, screen grab it. But make sure you have the example with you. Make sure you have the example. So please write this down, as I said. Make sure that you have the example with you. Please, please make sure you have this example with you. Then we quickly go into one other type of example. And then we'll go, yeah, so we have more than enough time. More than enough time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who is done? Who is done? Can I get can I please get a notification from 2 more people that they're done? I need notification from 2 more people that they are done. All right. Awesome. 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 Right. All right. Try this one. Try this one on your own quickly. I'll give you guys 4 minutes to do it. Try it on your own. All right. And then we'll go into the corrections. Try this one on your own quickly, and then we'll go into the corrections. Let me just see something. Try it on your own, and then we'll go into the corrections. Not working. So please try this sum quickly, and then we'll go into the corrections. Hello.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, can we do the column method?
Yes. You can do any method that you feel most comfortable with.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome. As I said, guys, you can do any method that you're most comfortable with. I've given you guys 4 minutes to do this. Do it now. I'm going to just mute myself. Right, just a few more seconds left. Few more seconds left. Wow, I see that some of you are very excited to answer for us. Just a few more seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, who has our answer? 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 Let me come here. It's not working. Maybe it's your mic. Right, so I'll do it. It's fine. Okay, I think I found someone. Us. Think. Hello. 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 Where's my mic? Hello. Hello. Maybe it's the reception. That's all right. Let me just do it. So we say that we're looking for 23 into 1,315. And what do we do is that we start 23 into 13 doesn't work. 23 into 131. And we start thinking, okay, what is 23 into 131? You can test it out. What I normally tell people is have a tester on the side. Put 23 and start thinking, what's 23 maybe multiplied by 4? You know, and you start. 4 times 3 is 12, so it's 2, carry 1. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. It's still too far from this one. Then let me try something else. Let me say 23 times 5, like that. 23 times 5. So I put 23 here. You can try this method of having a little testing just to see, to get how much times 23 would maybe go into 131. 5 times 3 is 15, so you put the 5, I carry 1, and then I say 5 times 2 is 10 plus 1 is 11. Then I said, okay, that can work with us. I can work with that, because if I add to this, I go over this. So 23 into 131 goes 5 times. 5 times 23 is 115. It's 115. 130 minus 115 equals what? 16. Then I say 16 can bring down the 5. Then I say 23 into 165. Then I would have checked. Goes 7 times. 7 times 23 is 161. 165 minus 161 is 4. This, there's nothing else to bring down. This is smaller than that. That makes it a perfect answer. I've got my quotient. So my answer is 57, remainder 4. 57, remainder 4. I'm tempted for us to try one more. All right, try this one. Try this one in 2 minutes and structure it to show us how does 56 divide by 7. Don't use the long division method, but just try and show us the structure of saying, how would you get the answer of 56 divided by 7? Oh, wait, let me stop here. Quickly, for 2 minutes, write down the right answer, because I see time is wasting. For 2 minutes, write down the correct answer. Please have the correct answer. I hope you guys are done writing down the correct answer. I assumed that you were maybe writing down while I was speaking. So please write down the correct answer, then tell me in the chat if you are done. If you just quickly have the correct answer for 2 minutes, write down the correct answer. I'm giving you guys more than enough time to have the correct answer down. And then after that, please, let's have the correct answer down. Yes, but as you see that it's clear, the picture is very clear what you must do. That's why I always say, guys, always remember, I'm subtracting multiples of my divisor. Once you have that in mind, the rest is history. The rest becomes easy. The rest becomes toothpaste. I don't know. Maybe there is something easier than toothpaste, but yes, once you have that down. So the time is about to end, and I want to just respect the time as much as possible. So I'll quickly show you what I was meaning with that other example. And then after that, I show you your homework, and then we have a quick question and answer session, and then we're done. So there's 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Time up. Right. So what I meant was, what will happen is you'd say 56. It's supposed to be divided by 8, but 56 divided by 8, for example. And you would say that it goes 7 times. How do you prove it? Remember that most of these things are built with what? Repeated addition. So 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. How many 8s are in 56? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you know that since there are 7 8s, then you know that 7 8s would give you what? 56. Or you'd say that 8 times 7 is 56. So if 8 times 7 is 56, that means that 56 divided by 8 gives us 7. This is just something I wanted to put forward to you guys. But I see I have a question. Hello? 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 All right.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello. Hello, how
Hello,
are you?
sir. I'm fine.
good.
Thanks, and you?
You have a question?
No, sir. You said 7 divided by 26. You never say 26 divided by 8.
I said I made a mistake. It was supposed to be 8 on the other side, but it's 56.
Oh, sorry, sir. But my
It was
answer
just,
is 8. My answer is 8.
yes, it's fine. It's still correct. Remember that 56 divided by 7 is 8, and 56 divided by 8 is 7. Because 8 times 7 gives us 56. It always works back to the original what do you call it, dividend. Because
Sir.
remember, multiply these two, we must get this one.
Yes, sir.
All right, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. Awesome. All right, doesn't work out. Fine. Guys, let me quickly go to your homework. Here's your homework. Please, I gave you guys my email address earlier on. I'm going to put my email address again in the chat. Please send it to me via email. And yeah, I'm going to put my email address in the chat. Please send it to me via email. Our time is up. It has been a beautiful lesson. I'm happy that you guys understand. I'm happy that you guys are there. If you have any problems, please do not be afraid to speak to me if you have any problems. Looking at the time, I'll take one more question because we have 2 minutes left. One more question. Hello? 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 All right. I do not know what's going on with the communication, but it's fine. Guys, I love you all. Stay awesome. Stay super students. Stay fantastic. Please do your homework. Please send your homework. Please do your homework. Please send your homework. And since our time, we have what? About a minute left. I'll give you guys the last minute, and then I'll have to say goodbye. If you have a question, maybe just put it in the chat rather, because I think us trying to speak is not working out. But thank you guys. Thank you so much for being good students. Thank you so much for working. I am happy that you guys are understanding and it's clear. So I said that make sure. If you don't understand anything, please speak. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Always speak early if you don't understand something. But I love you all. Stay awesome. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.